Before I started going to College of DuPage for the culinary program, I was in healthcare. I was in the administrative financial end of healthcare. I was in healthcare for about 24 years of my life. There were some changes that were taking place in healthcare, very big changes that were taking place with coding, and it was going to be a pretty large undertaking. And I started doing some soul searching as to how I felt about continuing in my healthcare career after dedicating 24 years to it. I found the culinary program by chance. It was actually a recommendation from a friend. I didn't even know that COD had a culinary program. And I started going at night just because I loved cooking and I just wanted to expand my knowledge of cooking, cuisine, pairing ingredients together, not necessarily with the idea that I was going to be opening a restaurant. I was nervous, I was scared, I was excited. I really wasn't thinking necessarily at the time that I was going to be changing careers in the years to come. But I knew that I wanted to do something different. And I think the bottom line is you can't let fear stop you, basically. You have to take that step. The College of DuPage culinary program is fantastic, and I can honestly tell you it has only gotten better. I was a little naive, I'll be honest. I was thinking that this was going to be something that was going to be fun, and I was going to get there and I was going to measure flour and measure butter and I was going to bake, and that was it. I studied and I was amazed at how many different flours there are, how many different types of sugars there are, how many different ways of doing things, how many methods there are, and I was like, okay, well, bottom line is this is what I came here for. And it was a great experience, and the instructors were very supportive. The deeper I got into the college, the more I learned, the deeper I got into the courses, and I started taking more complicated courses, and I started taking classical, and I started taking international cuisine. The more I started thinking about the possibility that having my own little place could be possible, and that's when I started scoping locations, and it just kind of evolved, and it became a force all on its own. It's like something that I started dreaming about. Literally, I would wake up dreaming about recipes, and I can do this and I can do that. And I started driving around looking for locations and where would we open it if we did, assuming we did. And then I started talking a lot about it. We would go to small mom and pop owned restaurants, and I would say, yeah, I want to own something like this, something small like this. And I started, you know, just envisioning what the possibilities could be. Caribbean Corner is a hole in the wall. At least that's what my very first Yelp review says. It was a hole in the wall. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a hole in the wall. I was so excited. It's a small mom and pop owned restaurant. We specialize in Cuban and Puerto Rican cuisine with some Dominican cuisine sprinkled in because I'm from Dominican Republic. You know, I think with all the fusion that's happening nowadays, everybody putting in their own twist and their own little spice into things. I cook a lot of like my mom's recipes, and even those I've kind of maybe tweaked a little bit. I've created the sauces that go in my sandwiches. So for example, my Cuban sandwich is not traditional. Cuban sandwich traditionally has yellow mustard. Mine does not. So there are a lot of variations and a lot of my own, you know, take on things, and I create things and I invent things. We love our customers. I wanted to be part of the community, which we've become. We've got a lot of regular customers that we love, and over the years we've gotten to know them. We know who they are, we know their wives, they come and they visit with their dogs in the patio, and that's what I wanted to have. I wanted to create something that would be a place where customers can feel that they can come. It's like a home away from home, and they can come and hang out. And you know, I think that we've created that.
What will your story be? Discover it at College of DuPage. For more information about enrolling and taking advantage of all that COD has to offer, please contact the admissions office. Visit them on the web at cod.edu or give them a call at 630-942-2380. COD Cares was up to snow good this year. Serving the needs of others this winter, that is. The College of DuPage Community Service Program was collecting donations and delivering to various organizations throughout DuPage County during their annual charity event.
We were expecting you, and that's awesome that you're here. Thank you.
It means everything. At this time of the year, there's so much need for all the families that we serve, and it's never ending. So to have a partner like COD help us out just means everything, and every little bit counts.
Thank you. I understand that this is a special day in terms of the stuff that we're...
It sure is.
Oh, awesome.
Well, this is one of 12 other organizations that the college has decided to get together and try to, spread a little holiday cheer.
Oh, this is fantastic. We are so thrilled and honored to be part of the 12, because there's so many agencies in town and in the greater DuPage County area that to be picked, it's something special. We're really grateful for that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was fun.
So I just wanted to thank all of you for the donations that you brought in. So they're all going to be put to direct use here. And having organizations like COD actually take an interest in us is huge. We are a self-sustained organization, so we don't take in any taxpayer dollars at all. So we rely on this to keep ourselves going. So we need help to feed our animals, to take care of them, to clean up after them, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you very much.
Giving back and helping out the animals in the community and helping out the shelter is a huge thing, because as you're told, this is not a taxpayer funded organization, so all the help that they can get is really